Yeah, Sunday greetings. Welcome, welcome. What a night. Football is crazy. I'm still your main man, proudly Austin. Welcome on board wherever you are in the world watching me. This is the fun factor. I want to talk about Manchester United and what went down tonight at Old Trafford. I know my people in the United Kingdom and Nigeria, most of them will be sleeping, but hey, I want to do this with my guys in Canada, with the United States of America, and of course, Australia. Did you see what Everton did to Manchester United? Yeah, that's what I want to talk about briefly. And feel free to join me on this conversation, particularly if you're a Manchester United fan. Get in here. What's going on with Ruben Amorim and this Manchester United team? Do you guys think Amorim can actually lead this United team? Because with everything that we've seen so far, it's looking like it's going to be another round of touching stories. We saw it last season. Is Manchester United in for another round of sorrowful mysteries? Because what a football match we witnessed. Everton went there with, arguably nothing on their back. Manchester United, they were, I think, enjoying good form. 5 games unbeaten. And we're saying, okay, this might just probably be the game that we can use to see if Ruben Amorim and his tactics will be working this time around. It didn't happen. As early as the 13th minute, Idrissa Gueye, I'm still trying to understand what happened to him. He slapped his own teammates, Kane, and the referee said, hey, that's violent conduct, and showed Idrissa the matching order, straight red card. 13th minute, guys, 1-3. But then in the 29th minute, what a goal. Kieran Dewsbury-Hall scored a belter, a screamer of a goal to give Everton the lead. They took that lead into the break, came back and held on to a precious 1-0 win at Old Trafford. Can you believe it? Tell somebody that in this our world of sports, impossible is nothing. And that's what I want to hear from you. What do you think after watching that one? Are you disappointed? Are you a United fan and you're saying, look, for how long are we going to go through this with Ruben Amorim? Because they admitted, he said it was frustrating and it was a disappointing result. But hey, I thought Manchester United didn't do enough to even show that they've got numerical strength advantage in that game. Yeah, I want to talk about it. Are you a Manchester United fan? After saying this, what do you think? Everton, I know it's just week 12. I know there's still loads of football to be played. But hey, Manchester United fans, haven't you been through this before? Didn't you see this sort of performances that almost got your team relegated? Same old Ruben Amorim, still stubborn with his formation, the 3-4-2-1. Is it working? I don't think it's working. But why isn't he doing something about it? Manchester United fans, if you're watching, I want us to talk about this one tonight. What's the way out of this for Manchester United? That's why I'm asking this question. It's going to pop up now. Is Ruben Amorim the right manager for Manchester United? I mean, on his 1-year anniversary, you just want to see them come out and play beautiful football. You want to see them come out and, just entertain the fans right there at Old Trafford. Not what we saw. Everton practically with one man down went ball for ball with Manchester United. I was just watching, I was saying, when is this going to end for Manchester United? Because it's just tough on the players, I think. Ruben Amorim must find a way to change it. I don't know what he wants to do, but he's so adamant. He's not talking about his style of play, he's talking about his philosophy. But what we saw today and Everton doing what they did, at the time they did it, and Manchester United could do absolutely nothing to come back into it, then it's pretty tough. But by the way, shout out to Jordan Pickford. What a match he had today. Produced some breathtaking save to keep Everton at the lead and ensure that they went on to win it. I still see that save he did, that Zex's header, and then he gave us that reflex and saved it. But Idrissa Gueye actually got everyone talking, and he has gone on Instagram to apologize for his action. I'm still wondering where did that emotion come from. I'll show you the video and how he actually wanted to go on a fight with Michael Keane. I'm saying, what's going on? Even Pickford was trying to stop him, and he wasn't just agreeing to it. something was wrong. He went on to say, I want to apologize first to my teammates and to my teammate Michael Keane. I take full responsibility for my reaction. That was Gueye speaking right there, right after the match. I also apologize to my teammates, the staff, the fans, and the club. What happened does not reflect who I am or the values I stand for. Emotions can run high, but nothing justifies such behavior. I'll make sure it never happens again. Idrissa Gueye. I don't even know what to say because I was pretty disappointed. I thought, what was going on? I felt like you want to give people slaps. I think you need some you need a slap to reset your brain because he almost ruined it for his teammates. I listened to David Moyes saying he apologized, he thanked his teammates for, staying strong, because easily if they had lost that match, all the blames would have come to him. So players must find a way to, keep their emotions checked. And that's what he talked about. You just need to find a way to ensure that you're not doing what's going to ruin the efforts of your teammates. You know what? I don't want to do much talk. I want to leave the talks to you guys. Wherever you're watching me from, particularly if you're a fan of Manchester United, what's the way out of this for Manchester United? Because Ruben Amorim and his style, I don't think it's going to take Manchester United anywhere. But hey, he said, look, I'm not changing. I like what I do. I believe in my philosophy. But it's not helping the team in any way. So after watching them lose to Everton today, tough. Everton have traveled to Old Trafford 33 times. They have made that trip and they've only won 2 times. This one, the first since December 2013, tells you that that's not the sort of results that Manchester United fans were expecting. But hey, it is what it is. We're here now. What's the way out of this for Manchester United? That's what I want to know. I'm tired of doing the analysis, because sometimes when you do this analysis and then you think you know football comes back and then you get stunned. So I don't do the talk like I know them anymore because there's no way I would have staked. I called it yesterday, guys. I said it was going to be Manchester United 2, Everton 0. That was the prediction I made. Football laughed at me. He said, who are you? What are you talking about, And that's it. Everton went on to win it. Easy peasy. They fought for it and they got it. I'm just trying to get the videos together. I just want to get some reactions. That's what I want to do. The game is already played. You already know the results. Big win for Everton. I'm also going to show you the Premier League table just so you see what's going on now on that table. Arsenal bossing it. I'll let you see the results from week 12 now. All the games completed. And then we will get proper into the conversation. But hey, shout out to this guy, Dewsbury-Hall. What a screamer of a goal. What a belter. Struck that with everything from that impossible angle and then he sent it beyond the reach of the United goalkeeper. After the action comes the reaction. I love listening to Ruben Amorim because these days when he talks, he just talks to himself alone and he's just feeling himself. Right after the match, he's been talking. Listen.
There's like any other person that supports Manchester United today in this stadium, you should be frustrated the way we start the game, the way we didn't understand that against 10 men, the way we should play, and they deserve to win. The way, even suffering with 10 men, that is normal. We had a lot of chances in the second half, but a lot of chances with crosses, second ball, but the quality, the decision was not there, and today they were better. Expected, especially right away, long possessions to push the opponent to control transitions. We didn't control transitions even with 10 men. We decided the play really fast, sometimes with a long space for them to win a second ball and to. So the understanding of every situation of the game was not there, and then the quality near the box. But most important is the intensity. You can feel right away when we start the game in the first minute. We can feel when we are, at the top level in intensity, and when we are not, and then we cannot win games in this way.
That's right. This is what it is. So I like him because he knows how to identify the problem. But the big problem with Ruben Amorim is he lacks the solution, and he's not looking for ways to get a solution. You're playing a team that is one man down, and you cannot control the transitions. If something is wrong, you need to change it. Did they change it? No. Did Manchester United win the match? No. Did they lose the game? Oh, yes. That's Ruben Amorim for you and his Manchester United journey. And he's just so adamant. If it's not working, you change it. That's just what it is. But hey, I don't know. He comes out, he talks about the game so well, he reads it so well, his pre-match analysis, they're good, he understands what he wants from the match, he knows how to go against the opponent, but he gets on the pitch and there's no execution. And in football, execution matters. And that's what David Moyes and his team did today. Loads of questions to him as regards that red card situation. A man said, hey, I love it when my players fight. Can you believe it? Listen.
I think if nothing happened, I don't think MD in the stadium would have been surprised. I thought the referee could have maybe taken a little bit longer to think about it. Maybe just going over and sorting it, had to think about it. I'm sort of getting told the rules of the game means if you slap even your own player or you lift an arm in some way, then you could be in trouble. But you know, there's another side of it. I quite like my players fighting each other, and getting annoyed with each other because it was a bad ball or someone didn't do the right action. I think that's part of it. If you want a winning team and you want that resilience and the toughness which got us the result, then I think you have to have players who are going to act that way. And I'm disappointed we get the sending off, but everybody will tell you we've all been footballers, and the ones who have been will tell you that quite often, you'll get angry with your teammates. He's apologised in the dressing room for the sending off. He's praised the players incredibly for their performance tonight and thanked them for it. And as I said, he's apologised for what happened.
Yeah, that's it. Everton's manager, David Moyes, full of praise for his team. And he said, I love it when my players fight. Can you believe it? So he would just go out there and tell the guys, hey, go fight yourself. Maybe that will give you guys some, renewed energy to go out there to win the game. But hey, I think I understand what he did there. It's just mind games. No manager loves it when his team is fighting. But then it said what I wanted to hear, that Idrissa has apologized to his teammates. And I read also his post on Instagram, I just wonder what happened to him, because he's the perfect gentleman, same on and off the pitch, with that same attitude and character. Something just got to him. And I watched it. I thought he was the one at fault, When you win the ball from that sort of for that sort of position, you don't try to pass. You take it to safety. And I thought Michael Keane was nearby to, touch the ball to him, and then they probably start a counter-attack, but he was wrong. He didn't read it properly. And man was now angry. He was now angry with his teammates. Yes, Michael Keane shoved him. Shoving is allowed in football. But when you slap, when you hit someone, whether or not it's your teammates, you're off. Because that's violent conduct, and that was what Idrissa Gueye did, and that was why he was sent out of the game. It's simple as that. The rules are rules, unfortunately. You just want to look at that sort of match, and if you're an Everton fan right there, you'll be wondering, is this sabotage? If that had happened in the Nigeria Premier Football League, I know a lot of persons would have been giving it some negative meaning and interpretations, but hey, it goes to tell us that these players are humans, and that's why I always preach mental health. They came there with the mindset that they didn't want to lose that game, and so there was so much at stake, and the pressure was getting to them, and that was why he behaved the way he did. In the 13th minute, Manchester United had the numerical advantage. 13th minute, so call that the entire game. Everton played Manchester United with 10 men. And they won. Just on YouTube, I'm asking, Amorim out? So I said, no, it's too early. No, you can already see the signs. It's clear. It's clear. I don't get it. TikTok guys, what do you think? If you're Manchester United fan, am I pushing it too much? Because people will come for me now and say, "Oh, Austin, why are you going against Amorim? Oh, it's just match day 12. No, we shouldn't be doing this." Hey, the signs are right there. Man cannot lead this team, particularly with his philosophy, his style of play. But hey, let's celebrate Everton, What a goal, Kieran Dewsbury-Hall. That goal was fire, was a belter. Came from his heart. He struck it with everything in him. And there was no chance for the goalkeeper. That was just enough to give Everton a 1-0 lead, at a 1-0 victory at Old Trafford. And I told you that it's the first time since December 2013 that Everton will be beating Manchester United. Only the second time out of 33 trips that they've had to Old Trafford. Tells you that that's a difficult place to go play football for Everton. But hey, that's them telling us again that impossible is nothing. I see my guys are getting into the conversation now. Azinho, thank you so much. I see you. What's up? And Everton still won. Yeah, Everton won. Can you believe it? With 10 men from the 13th minute. Because United are so bad, they need to play a championship. Look, they were so close to being relegated, last season. And that's why each time I listen to Ruben Amorim, I'm just like, what are you talking about? Can't you just see that the team is struggling? And he keeps saying, oh, if you want to change the philosophy, then you should change the man. Then it's about time for Manchester United to do something, because it's showing now. It is showing. Yeah, they had 3 wins, and then they drew 2, 5 games unbeaten. They were hoping to make it the 6th, and this happened. Setback. Absolute setback. Just want to see if I can flash it. That goal, Dewsbury-Hall, how he struck it. The moment he got the ball, the awareness, took out the defender, used his body and boom! Top drawer stuff. Stop playing, majestic strike. Woo! So we're talking about, these are the sort of goals that when you score them, you do nothing. Your teammates just need to protect that sort of goal. And that was what Everton did. That was a fire of a goal right there from Kieran Dewsbury-Hall. And it was just good enough to give Everton a memorable win at Old Trafford. So I've listened to Ruben Amorim standing and talking about his team and all of that. Now he's sitting down. Let's listen to him. And this time around, he's really frustrated.
About the way we play the game. I think they were the better team with 11. They defend really well with 10 men, 70 minutes. So I think we deserve to lose. We didn't play well. We didn't play with the right intensity. And that's it. We talk about this a lot of times. I know which point we are in the moment. I have that feeling during this run. I will always talk about that. So we are not there, not even near the point that we should be to fight for the best positions in the league. We have a lot to do, and we need to be perfect to win games. We were not perfect today.
That's right. He knows. Ruben Amorim knows that Manchester United are not close to the objective, that they're not playing the sort of quality football that will take them close to even considering winning the Premier League title. But what is he doing about it? This is 1 year. Man has celebrated 1 year anniversary now on the job at Manchester United. I totally agree with you, Azinho, So just like his older brother. Who is his older brother? Don't tell me don't tell me you're talking about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Who is his older brother? But yeah, look, we'll laugh about these things, but Manchester United fans, you guys should be worried, because it is what it is. I looked at the highlights of the game against Everton. Yes, Jordan Pickford was fantastic in goal for the Toffees, but Manchester United didn't do enough, to win it. And the manager just confirmed it that they weren't there. They didn't have the standards, they didn't give you the push. You cannot be playing this sort of game and with all or nothing written on it for you to prove a point. If they had won that game, I think they would have climbed up to 5th or 4th on the log. Now that's an opportunity that they missed. Now it means they need to start, trying to push. You do not have this sort of chance to, consolidate on your league position and you don't take it. Manchester United. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. I'm so scared of playing that goal again, But I wish I could just maybe play for you guys to see that Dewsbury goal. It was fire. It was all shades of beauty. It was exquisite, majestic, fantastic. Give me adjectives to qualify that goal. Already, for me, goal of the season so far after week 12, goal was fire. It was fire. Yeah, 10-man Everton stunned Manchester United at Old Trafford tonight for the first time since December 2013. Just in case you miss it, that's what's up. That's why I'm here tonight. That's what I'm talking about. Week 12 completed now, all of the results. That's it scrolling right there for you. Can you believe it? I was saying, the win against Liverpool for Nottingham Forest was a big one. Yes, it had more goals, but this win was significant for Everton. 10 men from the 13th minute. You see, I struggle to do the analysis because Manchester United, they will wonder what happened, when they go watch. It's not the sort of games that if you aren't strong as a team, it will worry the team. It will worry the entire team because they'll just keep asking themselves, what happened? What didn't we do? What sort of game was it that we couldn't win it, Because it was there for the taking. It was right there for the taking. But hey, football chose Everton. And I think they gave it a good fight. They gave it a good push. A shout out to David Moyes and his team. Major talking points, I told you in the 13th minute when Idrissa Gueye was shown the red card, trying to get that video out so you can see it. The man just explained that he can't explain what happened to him. His emotions got ahead of him and he slapped his teammates. Can you believe it? He slapped Michael Keane and the referee had no choice to give him the matching orders. And that was when Everton started fighting, started pushing. And they got the goal in the 29th minute. Not just an anyhow goal, a fire, cracker, a belter. Top drawer stuff. Yeah. The story of Manchester United. Saw it all season, last season, and they've just continued where they stopped from last season. I also want to watch it again to see what really happened with Idrissa Gueye and why he was so mad with his teammates, Yeah, so give me a minute. I'm just going to play that video and wrap up this conversation. Ball. He won the ball. He tried to pass to Michael Keane. Didn't see Michael Keane coming. And the Manchester United had a shot at goal, but they didn't score. And Idrissa couldn't just take it. Got a shot from Michael Keane, and then he slapped his teammate. The referee gave him the match, and he was so mad. He was so angry. Jordan Pickford was trying to tell him, "Hey man, calm down. You don't need to make it, worse than how it is at the moment." And he wasn't just having it, it's the moment of madness. And I'm sure when he sees the video again, he'll be there wondering what happened, what got into him, And at some point, it really got to Michael Keane also, and telling him off that, "Oh, go away, get lost, get out," At that moment, I'm sure momentum was on Manchester United. We're saying, look, now they are scattered. Shout out to Pickford, showed good leadership, talked to Gueye, talked to Michael Keane, controlled the situation so well. This is what I keep saying about goalkeepers. They play a very important role in football, and it didn't just show that leadership quality. He was right there for his team, made good saves, made about 4 good saves to keep Everton in it. Yeah, so shout out to Jordan Pickford. So I wanted you guys to see that, how it happened between Michael Keane. They say he stepped in real good on time. Some goalkeepers would have just stayed right there, their goalpost, just watching. and the situation would have escalated. But he stepped up, took Gueye out of the fight, pushed him out. Even Gueye was still pushing him, telling him, "No, I'm not going to take it. It's not going to happen," and all of that. But hey, I think he did a great job. And then he left, and Everton went on to do their thing, beat Manchester United. What a story. Football, so unpredictable. You never, ever can tell where it's going to. And that's why I want to celebrate Jordan Pickford tonight for what he did. Not just those saves that he produced, the fact that he kept his team under control when they were going through a very difficult moment. So for me, Jordan Pickford is my man of the match. Yeah, because sometimes it goes beyond just kicking the ball, scoring goals. You need to, do something special, something extraordinary. That's the guy right there. England goalkeeper, Jordan Pickford. What a goalkeeper. What a moment he had in that match at Old Trafford. So yeah, that's it. I know Manchester United fans will get to see this video when it drops, but updates that you can use, information that just in case you missed it, Everton traveled to Old Trafford to storm Manchester United. Just when we thought United were beginning to get their form, we're trying to get back into it, I was saying, it's just something to look out for. This Manchester United team this season, and now they've given us this. Should we say same old Manchester United? That's what I said on TikTok. Same old Manchester United, or it's just the moment that you guys think that they can, get up from. This was really a painful loss for Manchester United fans. I spoke to about 3 of them before I came on air, and they don't like it. Manchester United fans are furious. You listen to Ruben Amorim, he seems to know the right things to talk about, but I just like, if you identify problems, the next thing to do is to look for solutions. This man just knows how to talk and yak. Then he goes to do the same thing over and over again. So shout out to Jordan Pickford. This is the man, the eye of the storm, Ruben Amorim. That conversation, we come back again now. He's celebrating 1 year already at Manchester United, and his impact is not yet felt. Manchester United fans, Amorim out? That's the question I'm asking. Is it about time? I mean, after 1 year, when you get a new job with a company, the benchmark for, understanding if you can do the job is 6 months. You've got 6 months probation. Max. This guy has done 1 year, and it's same old Manchester United. So what do you guys think? I liked what he said, particularly when he was standing. He read the game so well. But why is he not applying it? Listen to Amorim again.
There's like any other person that supports Manchester United today in this stadium, you should be frustrated the way we start the game, the way we didn't understand that against 10 men, the way we should play, and they deserve to win. The way, even suffering with 10 men, that is normal. We had a lot of chances in the second half, but a lot of chances with crosses, second ball, but the quality, the decision was not there, and today they were better. Expected, especially right away, long possessions to push the opponent into control transitions. We didn't control transitions even with 10 men. We decided the play really fast, sometimes with a long space for them to win a second ball, and so the understanding of every situation of the game was not there. And then the quality near the box, but most important is the intensity. You can feel right away when we start the game in the first minute. We can feel when we are at the top level in intensity, and when we are not, and then we cannot win games in this way.
That's right. That's what it is. When you cannot control the transitions, when you don't understand the quality of the game, when you don't have control in any way, you cannot win games. He knows. He knows. So why is he not doing something about it? That's what I don't get about Manchester United and Ruben Amorim. And I don't know who he's answerable to. That's the question they should be asking. You seem to know the problems. You seem to know what is to be done, but execution is not happening. I needed to just, listen to that again, just so you guys will get an understanding. So people don't come for me and say, oh, you just want Amorim out. No. You just, oh, wait a minute, it's just starting. The league is just here. All of that. No, he's done 1 year on the job. Shout out to Everton. Shout out to David Moyes. Shout out to Kieran Dewsbury-Hall. What a goal, Dewsbury-Hall. Oh my gracious goodness, that goal, I keep seeing it in my head. I'm so scared of playing it, just for YouTube policies. But it was such a beautiful, pretty, sweet potato goal. I love it so much, And that was good enough to, do it for Everton. Let's have a quick look at the league table and then I'll wrap it up. Sam Fran, I see you so much. You're saying hi. So that's it, Arsenal. Now, Arsenal fans, when we say the title is Arsenal's to lose, Arsenal fans is good. No. It's clearly showing now. The big guys don't want it. Yeah, okay, maybe let's wait when they play Chelsea. Got a difficult week, by the way. They've got Bayern Munich, they've got Chelsea. So we'll see if Arsenal can show quality, show good character. Just imagine if Arsenal didn't drop points against Sunderland. Now we would have been talking 31 points for the Gunners. But hey, they're still right there on top of the league table with 29 points. Chelsea follows with 23 points. Manchester City, they're third on the log with 22 points. Aston Villa, fourth with 21 points. Crystal Palace, fifth with 20 points. Crystal Palace, pretty decent team. I think Brighton of Albion is also, having a good one this season. But I understand it's just week 12. We'll wait to see. So week 12 match is completed now. That's the result that I'm scrolling for you to see. On TikTok, what do you guys think about the Premier League right after week 12? We're waiting for Manchester United and Everton to be concluded. It's been concluded. Everton stormed Manchester United at Old Trafford. So here we go. Manchester United, with that result, dropped to 10th on the log with 18 points. What did that do to Everton? Everton now 18 points and they're 11th on the log. Doesn't look bad. Everton, they have lost 4 matches. Manchester United also 4 matches. Manchester United have drawn 3 and they've won 5. Fair enough. Everton also 5 wins, 3 draws, and 4 losses. So yeah, so both tied on 18 points. Liverpool down there, 12th position. Liverpool is another team that we need to talk one of these days, get their fans into the conversation. Let's know what's wrong with Liverpool. But I listened to some of the fans saying Arne Slot should leave. Like, what are you talking about? Title winning coach, first season, he should leave to go where? Let's talk about the players that were signed, Signed top quality players. They need to get into the conversation. They need to start delivering the goods. They weren't cheap, I think Isak should start showing the quality that he claims he has before he was signed. Ekitike also needs to do more. There's Reeds also right there. I think those new players haven't just really blend with the team. And Mo Salah isn't the Salah that we saw last season. I also know there's some psychological play in there. They lost Diego Jota. That's in a way worried the team. They also lost Trent. Trent left to Real Madrid, and it was a big part of the team. So they will go through that transition. But I think Liverpool will come through. And I was speaking to a friend today, Lord by the way, it's right there on TikTok watching. And I said, look, don't you want to have a team that will struggle, let's say, for the first quarter of the season, maybe right after March the 18 or 19, they pick form. And then you have a team that started so well, and then from March the 18, they start misbehaving. Which would you rather have? I think you want a team that will catch fire, sustain the momentum until the end of the season. Tottenham started so well last season. They almost got relegated last season. So I think the end is really, really important here. I said I was going to do 30 minutes. Every time I say I'm going to talk sports for 30 minutes, something takes it beyond 30 minutes. It's not 35 minutes. So everyone, wherever you're watching me, thank you so much for rocking with me. I'm your main man, proudly Austin. This is the Fun Factory. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow on TikTok. Follow me on Facebook also. I will come back again It's not just sports, it's sports entertainment and so much more. We're growing, guys. 12K subscribers on YouTube, 13K followers on TikTok, 67K followers on Facebook. I'm hoping to get back the Instagram page, and then we'll put everything together and do a unified show. I'll see you guys around again. It finished. Manchester United 0, Everton 1. Amorim out. That's the conversation. That's it.